So let's start. I'm talking with Tina Fey, Will Forte. Very excited. Love both of you.
Thank you.
So this show is about 6 best friends. They go on vacation together, winter, spring, summer, and fall. You know, they spend a lot of time together.
Yep.
And on one of their vacations, they learn that one of the couples is going to get a divorce after I don't know how many, 25 years, I think, of marriage. But in the first episode, it's revealed, and you say a line that I said when I was 10 years old, the exact line to my grandfather. My grandfather created the Bickersons. I don't know if you know who the Bickersons are.
I know of it, yeah.
They were the Bickersons, so he created it, and they fought. Forget it. You know the Bickersons, so I don't have to tell you. And I remember I was 10 years old, and I was listening to you on watching the episode, and you said, can't they just fight it out instead of get a divorce? And I thought, oh my God, she must have been listening to me when I was a kid, because that's what I said.
Just fight it out. Well, can I tell you something else? That is one of the few lines that we retained from the original movie. That's Alan Alda's writing. And it's one of, and a friend of mine had expressed to me that it's her favorite line in the original movie. And I thought, we got to keep that line, because Alan Alda and Carol Burnett have a very similar scene. And she says, can't they just fight it out?
It's so true. Well, my grandparents fought it out for their entire marriage till they died.
And they made it.
So it does. And I feel like your characters also, all 6 of you, fight it out in some form during the course of this 8 episodes, which I watched all 8 episodes.
Yay.
I could not pull myself away. I laughed, I cried, I had a ball. But speaking of Alan Alda and Carol Burnett, how was it to recreate that role? Were you intimidated? Did you talk to her?
I did not talk to Carol about it. I mean, obviously I talked to Alan about it because we got his blessing. It's his movie that he wrote and directed. But, I love Carol. I've been blessed to meet her over the years. I've been able to express to her in the past how much I love this movie, which I think she also was like, again, why were you watching this movie? You were 10. But, I had to put it out of my mind that it had been Carol's part, because I, could never emulate Carol. She's just iconic.
I don't know. You did a pretty good job.
Thank you.
You were pretty great at it. You were pretty great. Your character, Jack, was really great.
It's very intimidating, trying to follow in Alan Alda's
It has to
footsteps.
be, right? But
Like
you did a pretty good job. I mean, your character was sensitive. Your character was a little naive. I'm just going to say it. A little bit. I was just going to say
so was Alan's character.
A little bit naive, but warm and loving and so willing, which is what I loved about that character. It's not typical of a man to be as willing as Jack was.
Well,
Jack
Will's
puts up
right
with
in the
a lot.
name,
Yeah, you are Will.
Bill.
Is there anything about Jack that is Will? Did you take any?
I think I'm kind of an idealist in my life, and there were a bunch of little things in there but I related all over the place with this. Like, there's so many things that so many different characters and couples were going through, good and bad, that I kept going, oh yes, oh that's, relating it to my own life.
So that brings me to a question for both of you guys. Have you ever vacationed with couples and found something, a big secret or something that you just thought to yourself, oh God, how am I going to deal with this? And how do you do it if they're best friends, both of you? You know what I mean? How do you deal with that?
I don't think I've ever had somebody unload a secret that big. I'm trying to think though.
I've had secrets, but I can't think of any that were on a vacation.
I want to ask this. You said you wanted everyone to feel after they watched this like we were wrapped in a big sweater and like we were at a dinner party all together.
Yeah.
I'm going to say you did that for me.
Great.
Do you feel after seeing the episodes now, I'm assuming you did, both of you, that you did that? You accomplished that?
I hope so. I think so. I think especially, with our characters by the end, I have jokes saying like you can tell this was written by women because like the ultimate for our characters, you wrap me up like a big burrito. And
that's
the
it. Best ending.
The ultimate love scene. You wrap me up like a big burrito and then you lay it on top of me and apologize to me. It's all women want.
It's really true. That's why you're so sensitive and loving.
I just thought of a big secret that someone told.
It
wasn't a relationship thing, but it was a big secret.
What is it?
And I'm not going to tell you who, but it was somebody you know.
Ooh!
And?
Somebody a lot of people know. Went on a vacation, and this person had to leave a day early. to go to a show. They're an actor.
Okay.
It's a man.
Okay.
And on the way to the plane, he had to pull over and because he pooped his pants in the car.
Oh my God!
And he had to get rid of the underwear on the way to the.
I think this is you.
This is not me. This is not me. So then he told us about it, and then we tried forever to try to see if we could find the underwear. And the next year, we went back to the same place, and we found it.
No!
Yeah.
Stop it.
And like in the
Took a picture.
desert
But-
road.
It was like this. Oh, it was like just a kind of dirt road that
I'm going to get the bottom of
he
this.
had.